Hey you guys, it's Anunnaki here. So I'm gonna be doing a video pretty much with the Realm of God's team. Using the physical Vegeta Blue that just got EZA like 2 weeks ago. But in reality, the actual video isn't going to be about the physical Vegeta Blue. It's about the update that just dropped on global about like 4 hours ago, whatever it is. Um, that brought the new EZA for the Extreme STR Omega Shenron. It brought back some story events. It's also announcing the World Tournament 32, or the second 30 World Tournament that the Global's having, and the two new units that are coming with them. So, pretty much the events that just came out today are the EZA for that Hopeless minus Energy Omega Shenron. They brought back the kids, Vegeta, the Vegeta Jr., Shadow Dragons of Despair, Dragon Ball GT Black Star Dragon Saga, Dragon Ball GT Baby Saga, the Dragon Ball GT Baby Saga Finale, Dragon Ball GT Ultimate Android Saga, Dragon Ball GT 7 Shadow Dragon Saga, and Desert Rescue Gyro Saves the Day. So for that story, I actually need to grind it out because I only have the one dupe of him, and I was never able to grind it out because when I got my new account, it actually happened, I guess, kind of after the last time last time this event came out on global. So I missed it out. So I actually need to grind out Gyro. So because he's a good support unit in that Dragon Ball Seekers team. But let me see what else. Also, that Bizarre Rabbits mob, I think you could get like support items, right? Especially if you do it on Z Hard. And then the Adventure of Gratitude with that SR physical Kid Goku. So pretty much for that Hopeless minus Energy Omega Shenron, his leader skill isn't something to be completely astonished about. It's a normal kind of general STR boost for extreme and supers. So it's pretty much STR type key +4 attack, defense, and HP 100% pretty much across the board. Then the super attack minus energy Powerball Extreme causes immense damage to enemy and massively lowers defense. So that massively lowers defense. I can't really remember. It's like if it's 50 or 80 or like somewhere in between, but it's somewhere around that range for 3 turns. And then his passive skill, Evil Domination, pretty much is attack and defense plus 80%, full power category allies key +2, attack plus 40%, and all enemies attack minus 40%. So pretty much because of that passive skill that he has in the SBR full power level, this guy is like a must-have because that minus 40% attack helps you so much. It's kind of like having like a Princess Snake active all the time when Omega Shenron's on rotation. And if you do have a Princess Snake, it'll add up to 75 because I know she does 35% battle reduction. Or if you increase your defense by like 50%, because an Android 8 or the Extreme Metal Cooler, the support type. The point being is in the SBR road, he's a must-have. So definitely grind him up. Take him up to SA14 at the least, so you could get that extreme version of that attack. Which is the minus. No, actually, you don't need a SA14 him, because as long as you level him up to level 15, his passive skill updates, obviously. But the link skills that he has is Brutal Beatdown, Fear and Faith, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, GT, Shadow Dragons, and Fierce Battle. For those link skills, pretty much Brutal Beatdown is 10% attack, plus 10% attack, Fear and Faith is Ki +2. Big Bad Bosses is, attack and defense plus 25% when your HP is 80% or below. Shocking Speed, which is Ki +2. GT, Ki +2. Shadow Dragons, attack plus 15%, and Fierce Battle, attack plus 15%. The bad thing is that those two links, GT and Shadow Dragons, kind of depending on the team that you're running them on, which sadly is only two categories, Full Power or Shadow Dragon Saga. Full Power does have a big roster, but the only ones that could actually use that link, I believe, is that Tech Nova Shenron that just EZA'd not too long ago on Global, because I think Oceanus Shenron, she's only for Shadow Dragons, and I don't know if she's on Peppy Gals, but I mean, pretty much those two links are kind of dead unless you use a full Shadow Dragons or Shadow Dragons slash Full Power team. His, let's say you have him because he is an older unit. He released on JP on September 30th, 2016, and then on Global on February 15th, 2017. So they've been out for 3 to 4 years, give or take. And if you didn't, re-roll your account, or if you got a new account, you should probably already have them rainbowed, if not already, close to getting them rainbowed. So if that's the case, then that means that the stats that you have him at are at 14. Well, his HP is at 14,500, his attacks at 14,200, and his defense is at 11,600. But with that EZA, he gets a pretty hefty increase. His HP skyrockets from 14,500 to 17,500. There's with some change. It's a little bit different, but I'm just kind of rounding it down, rounding it up to whatever's closest. So 3,000 HP boost. His defense goes from 14,200 to 17,000. His defense, that was his attack. His defense goes from 11,600 to 13,900. So I mean, with all that, Full Power, I think as physical Broly's what, a 170 lead, right? So that 170%, multiplied, his stats is being multiplied by that 170% is actually a big difference. But pretty much, like I said, if you have the chance, definitely grind him up. I actually don't have a copy of him, so I have to kind of get those tickets to get him. But if I do, I'm probably gonna have him at the 50%, 55%, which is what, give or take, 14,500 for HP, 13,600 for attack, and 11,300 for the defense. And then moving away from the STR, Omega Shenron is the 32nd World Tournament. So the two reward cards that you're gonna get if you actually grind it out is a Super Int Terrific Adaptability Caulifla and Super Tech Rapid Growth Sensation Kale. For both of them, a lot of them, they're pretty much the same. There's attack, the super attack effect and the passive skills and stuff like that, the linkage and the category. So I mean, they're almost the same card, but they work really well together. So for both of them, they're okay. So I'll start with Caulifla. Caulifla is a Int type, Ki +2 attack, defense, and HP plus 70%. Her super attack raises attack and defense and causes supreme damage to enemy. So she pretty much stacks attack and defense. So she's a really good unit for SBR, or more than likely LGE, for the Universal Survival Saga category missions and the Pure Saiyans mission as well. Her passive skill, Exaltation on the big stage. So attack and defense plus 60%, attack and defense plus 10% per Universe 6 category ally on the team. high chance. So the high chance is actually a 50% chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, and launches an additional super when your team has a ally whose name includes Kale attacking on the same team. So like I was saying, Kale and Caulifla, you actually need to run them on that same rotation, because they both have the effect that if they're both on the same rotation, they both double super. So if they both double super, and like let's say you grind it up and you get multiple copies of them to at least get two dupes unlocked, two dupe paths unlocked, and you just put pure crit, or nah, I would say like probably go a little bit more with additionals, so at least they get that chance of getting that third super and then increasing their defense even more. Her link skills are the same lineage, same warrior race, battlefield diva, prodigies, warrior of universe 6, and tornado of power. So like I said, they both have the same links. The only difference is that Kale has rival duel instead of prodigies, but they both are on the same category: Peppy Gals, Universal Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, and Universe 6. So Peppy Gals, we'll say Peppy Gals and Universal Survival Saga, their roster is small, but they actually have a lot of good heavy hitters. It's just you don't have that much of a selection for every type of event. The SBR Universal Survival Saga level, it's kind of hard, but it is doable without having that Kaioken, that what is STR Kaioken Goku, the global exclusive one for the leader, because I actually don't have him. I actually went 800 stones deep in that banner and I didn't get a copy of him. So with the LGE Super Battle Road, LGE mission, it's actually it's a little bit harder, because if you use Jiren doesn't tank that well, and he'll get hit pretty hard towards especially the the Super Saiyan Blue stage and the STR UI stage. I've lost. I honestly, when that legendary Goku event, the new missions came out, I was able to pass mostly all of them except for 4 within that first week. The Universal Survival Saga one, I literally just passed it about 5 days ago, when I post this up. And man, I tried almost every single day. And the thing that sucks is that every single try I did, I never I did record a good amount of them, but I never passed them, so I never uploaded them. And this one, I was just like, I'm just gonna do a trial. If I pass it, I pass it. At least I know I can. So I know I can. So now I have to record it. The only bad thing about it is that when I was doing it, it actually became a 1 hour long run, because I had to stack, for I had to kind of mix and match so many characters. But the thing is, I have that super tech Caulifla, the one that has 100% dodging ability if you're going against a Universal Survival Saga enemy or Pure Saiyan enemy, and she does stack attack. But the thing is, by the time we get to UI Goku, she's only at 180,000 defense or something like that. So she'll take double digits, because the UI Goku, the int one, nullifies dodging. So she could take normal hits without any problem. But I always died because either her or another character, the second character will always be one that I'm kind of moving around, because they never really fit on the team. The point is, when she would get super, you're dead, pretty much, and then, so at least this int one is a good substitute for her if you don't have her. And then the rapid growth sensation KO, that one's pretty much like the same one, the STR, the super STR one, the one that double supers. So they stack defense. The only difference is that the STR one obviously isn't a support unit like this tech one. But either or, let's say you do have the the Tech Caulifla and you never had the STR Kale and you have that Tech Kale, at least you could technically have that passive active, you know. But I mean, the main point, honestly, is grind that world tournament that's coming up for global. I think it's coming on March 13th, right? Because that's kind of when a lot of these old events have been here for the last 2 weeks when they leave. And then it'll last about 3 days, so it'll finish on the 16th, which would technically be like 2 days before Saiyan Day happens for JP and Global. But definitely grind it out. These 2 units are definitely worth it. For the 31st World Tournament that Global had, I missed the first 2 days, and the last day I was only able to grind for like an hour and a half. So I couldn't really get to the point where I was able to unlock that STR Hellfighter 17. And then the before that one, the 30th, I grinded for like 12 hours straight from the moment I woke up to the moment I fell asleep, just trying to grind that Worlds tournament. I think I got 5th locally, and I was like way down there in the whole global ranking and stuff. But main point is grind them out. They are definitely worth it. And I mean, hopefully you guys learned something from the video. Actually, I know I kind of went through it. I actually tried recording this 2 other times, and it kind of got messed up, so I couldn't really do it. But if you guys like the content and actually learned something from the video, definitely hit that like button. Share the video, subscribe. I mean, the likes is definitely gonna help me, just so at least so I know that you like this type of content in particular. So I'll continue to do it, because I need your direction to actually know what I'm going to post about. I don't want to just do it randomly and then it's not something you guys even enjoy watching. But the video's already going to come to an end. It was supposed to be about 28 minutes. I chopped it down to like 18 minutes. I also forgot to mention that the Kale and Caulifla, their SAs, their attacks can actually be farmed, so you don't actually have to use Kais for those. Side note, pretty much. But again, thanks for taking time out of your day, clicking on the video, watching it, especially if you watch it all the way to the end. Hit that leave a comment, press that like button, subscribe, and share the video. It'll really help me out, guys. And again, thank you for showing up and watching the video. And pretty much I'll see you until the next time. And have a good day. And sorry for saying "and" so much.